The first startup we founded, and it has been acquired. We still shareholder of this company, but this company has been acquired in 2009, kept growing, and been part of the KQA network in a couple of years ago. It's a very high-end agency. Come and see. There's people working. Here is about a couple hundred people works. All this big middle room. As you can see, everything is open. Ciao.
X.
Hello. Conference, the meetings, the other ales. It's two ales, the same.
It doesn't bother people that it's very open.
No, you see, that's a KQA.
So they're more into media, not design, like
Design, media.
not
digital.
architecture design.
No. This is a digital agency, so anything with a digital, that's what basically do it. Silent cafeteria. That's a large room. That's the house where you slept. You see, as we just came across. Let's go back. That's going to have to be real cafeteria, so we can have coffee, tea.
Ciao.
You see, we have bikes, we connect in among the space by the bikes. And the space you can see here just next. You see the grass, the green grass, and all the side where there's no grass. That's where the campus extension will appear. So the Edge campus, that's the extension of Edge Farm footprint. It's going to be 5 times bigger than what you see today. Operation is going to start in the summer.
So are you building like a small internet city in Dubai or Cyberjaya in Malaysia? Is it something similar in your concept, or is it something different?
It's not so far, It's a DH farm of today, just on a larger scale, where we can have many more students living together with the next generation of workforce. It means startup and corporation. So today we have 2 different sites that you're going to visit. This site is the business site. So everything we're going to see here around the morning, it's everything about business. So it's going to be startup, accelerator, companies, and everything. It's the Edge farm. The first 12 years of Edge farm based on business. Then we move and we go into the Edge farm education. And today, temporary, the two sites are very close because it's just 1 kilometer distance. But all these gonna be blended all together in about a year and a half. It's gonna be full completion. And back here, all the land you see until the little forest there and the house there, is all this is gonna become a huge campus. You'll see the video. You'll see.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
So what stops 20,000 plus universities in the world from combining education with the corporate world? What stops the universities of the world, current universities of the world, who have separated education from the work, to mix it?
There's nothing that stops. It's used to be, because we come, from an age that used to be, how can I say, pretty much based on standard, and it was industrial economy. So it was very
Vertical?
I think workforce, it was standardized. It was very clear to say, hey, jobs was the same jobs for forever. It was the idea to make, this is the way how to be a doctor, this is the way how to be whatever. The reality now, that's completely different. It's going to be completely different. So creativity is going to become a major driving force, and technology, it's part of people who lives, who born. So technology is something just like water or air. So it's not just a tool, but it's something that you use it.
Extension of our...
Combining the two, you're gonna today you can create amazing things. So that's why there's going to be huge difference between the next generation and the previous ones. So the university and the school, it's like the mass media, it's like the media. They are just old school people. They keep trying to stay in the same rail because they cannot imagine to make things different like they did for 50 years. But that's what's going to happen. And there are some new university programs, there is some centers around the world that are starting now from the education to move toward a business. We came from a different path because we came out from the business, but because of our business, it always be around the startup and the young people. It was very natural for us to have this reading and have this understanding about the young people, and the education system is completely fucked up. And this cannot drive nothing for
the future requires this kind of mindset.
The mindset is completely different, and the mindset that will change, we're going to evolve, and this will be naturally driven by a global generation that are very interested to learn about what's going on in Italy, or what's going on in Pakistan, or what's going on in whatever different location in the world. Because the curiosity, it's my opinion, something that never disappear. It will increase to discover, because today the accessibility with the VR, you can really explore and be so close, and very close also into an experience way, that at some point you are prepared and you want to learn more, and they say, I want to go there, I want to see, I want to meet the people because I like that place. Today you could only read, imagine, maybe try to find some of the videos, and then just moving, which is not easy, because you need to get time, you need to get money, and it's not so easy.
And in case of
there, where you go, you can now discover much more earlier today. So it's kind of crazy world, cool one, for sure, very different.